Interesting case here, to my surprise, somewhat controversial Tesla. Someone bought a Tesla Model S. Then this happened and it's blown up all over Reddit. I've got a pretty strong opinion on this and I want to know what you guys think. Is this customer in the wrong or is Tesla in the wrong? Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. Great to see you. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Sam Evans. I'm coming to you from Australia. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Great to have you. Welcome back, everyone else. Someone buys a Tesla. This is an old car. It's a Tesla P60D. When Tesla sold the P60D, the battery pack inside these cars was actually the same size as the P100D. So Tesla sold these cars at a cheaper price than a P100D. The customer buys the Model S P60, finds out that it has a bigger battery pack, and he says he wants the bigger battery pack. Now, this probably sounds a bit confusing because originally Tesla, who don't do this anymore, sold the P60 as a 60 kilowatt hour battery pack version of the Model S. Now, the owner buys this car used, but of course it's new to him. He finds out that the battery is actually a 90 kilowatt hour pack, and he thinks it's unfair that he doesn't get access to the 90 kilowatt hour pack. So the P60 was sold as a 60 kilowatt hour battery pack, but Tesla actually put 90 kilowatt hour packs in these cars, and then they put a restriction on them so that the battery pack would only use 60 kilowatt hours in size. Sold them at a cheaper price. Customers went, okay, that's fair enough. We're paying for the 60. Now, Tesla originally didn't offer customers the option to upgrade these cars at the start when they first sold them in the P60 size. But later on, Tesla came and said, you know what, if you guys want to unlock the full battery capacity, we'll charge you $4,500 to go from the 60 kilowatt hour size to the 90 kilowatt hour size. In other words, you're paying $4,500 to go from 60 to 90 to add an extra 50% of size to the battery pack. That's actually really, really cheap. $4,500 for a battery pack that is, well, you're paying $4,500 basically for a 30 kilowatt hour pack. That's actually, like I said, very cheap, especially when this was first done like 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. So customer finds out his battery has the 90 kilowatt hour capacity, and Tesla charges $4,500 still for that unlocking to go from 60 to 90 kilowatt hours. Now, the customer is furious. He thinks this is totally unfair. He says, I paid for a 60 kilowatt hour pack, so I want a 60 kilowatt hour battery. I don't want to waste energy carrying the extra weight a bigger battery brings. If I'm carrying around a battery that weighs more, I want to get something out of that extra weight. So that's his argument. He thinks Tesla should unlock the battery size for him at no charge. He wasn't willing to pay $1 or negotiate or anything like that. He just says it should be free for Tesla to unlock the battery pack for him. In other words, he wants to go from having a P60 to a P90 at no extra charge. Now, some people think he's right. Some people think that Tesla should do this, should just free of charge change his car from a P60 to a P90. He went on to say, since I have free supercharging, Tesla's essentially the one paying for me to haul around the extra weight anyway. The point of the post wasn't to complain. It was to point out the sheer stupidity of software locking a battery to begin with. Now, what do you guys think? Is software locking a battery for this purpose of selling a cheaper model and then allowing customers to upgrade to the bigger battery pack? Is that acceptable? I personally think it's completely acceptable. Probably not a smart business practice anymore, but if you want to do this and customers want to buy that, then I think it's fair enough. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Anyhow, some other commenters said things like this: the battery is almost brand new. That's a major benefit to you. Hackers can enable the rest of that range, so you could pay a hacker to actually unlock the rest of the battery pack for you, and they wouldn't charge you very much. The car still benefits from the same charging speed and acceleration potential of the normal 90 kilowatt hour pack version. Basically, customers are saying the car is what Tesla advertised. So what are you talking about? Why should Tesla just give you something for free? So basically what this comes down to, this guy buys a Tesla Model S P60. It has all the exact specifications a P60 should have. He gets the opportunity to unlock a bonus that no P60 ever had off the production line, but he has to pay for that benefit. Seems fair enough to me, or maybe not. What do you think? Anyhow, he could trade in his P60 for a P90, which would cost him a lot more than the $4,500 to upgrade. That's a choice that he has. Of course, he doesn't want to do that because a P90 would cost more money. So who do you think's in the right? Who do you think's in the wrong? I very clearly think that Tesla hasn't done anything wrong here. The media is painting this as though Tesla has basically scammed the customer, but I don't see how that's even remotely the case. The guy's bought a P60. He's getting exactly what he paid for. If he wants the P90 specification, he can pay the extra $4,500. But hey, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe there's something I'm not seeing here, guys. Let me know what that is if I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.